Well, what you got there, big dog?
2021 race season. It's about to get a little bit wicked.
Applebee's 2021, son.
Let's go, let's go!
Alrighty, gentlemen. Well, it was in the previous video with Papaw, we alluded to the possibility of forced induction on skid mark. And I'm here to tell you, if this isn't proof that forced induction for skid mark is... Wait a minute. You don't mean to tell me both of them?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Is it going to be on nitrous and a turbo?
You know, these race cars have got scramble buttons nowadays.
I'm thinking about like a...
All I'm saying is the scramble button looks a lot like my nitrous button did.
Like a 150 shot? 100 shot?
100.
Maybe.
I mean, nothing like having 600 wheel and then getting pulled on and hitting the old scramble internals button and give her another 100 torques.
If it throws a rod, that's a story for a different day.
It doesn't. It can throw a rod.
Yeah. Oh,
There's one right here. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, speaking of this, now that the 2021 season is upon us, anyone near Southwest Virginia or surrounding states that has a good 5.3 or 6.0, we are buying 3, just like we did last year. 3 motors. I don't care if they're all 3 5.3s, they're all 6.0s, or it's half and half like it was last year. We're buying 3. But anyway, doesn't matter if we throw the rod out of it because there's a boost motor right here.
We have 8 more right here.
Telling you. Hell yeah, brother. So, gentlemen, I am happy to announce that it has been decided the fate and the path of skid mark, and obviously it's the path of a turbo. And we could not be more excited. So let me tell y'all what's going on with old Skid. So he's still sitting here. We're waiting. Circle D is building our converter as we speak, and it's nasty, expensive, and disgusting. Rob has got the trans. He's just waiting on the... There's no sense in him finishing the trans because the converter's still being built. I'm sure he'll finish that up once we get him the converter. But we are doing turbo skid as promised. Turbo setup. So what is on order for the CS? On order actually happening. Turbo is here. Now we are done with the land of stock ECUs, ECMs. I've had enough. The Cateye has pissed me off to the point I'm never doing it again. And we are going with Holley Terminator on skid. That's going to be our first standalone shot. First time trying it. Terminator. I think you got it right.
Did I? I graduated with like a 2.6.
Well, we're just doing the Terminator. We're not doing the X.
Oh, no X.
We're broke.
Okay, Terminator.
Anyway, Terminator. Doing the Terminator. Holley High Ram, and reason for that is we're not going to run boost steel plastic intake. We want to make power. The high ram looks cool. Why wouldn't you buy a high ram? Obviously,
it's gonna be a mid ram. It's not gonna be the huge one because you have no firewall clearance, so you cannot.
Well, yeah, sorry, the Holley mid rise.
Yeah, mid rise, whatever. It's still high rise intake.
Yeah, way bigger than what we got going on now. So we've got the turbo. We've got the trans being worked on. We've got standalone intake.
Yep. Now, something that we did the bigger cooler up front. We're actually going to switch to rear-mounted trans cooler with a fan and do steel braided trans lines because this trans is going to be spicy. We don't want it to hurt itself.
So,
again.
Yeah, we're done with the stock trans cooler, which you guys have put. Oh, I bet you that hurt. Fuck! So we're throwing the trans cooler out back. Motion Raceworks makes a super cool one that comes with brackets and everything. We're just going to run steel braided out back out of the trans with a fan on it back here to cool her down because we've got to put the intercooler up front and it's in the way. So the intercooler, probably going to put it right in there where the trans cooler is at, and it should fit up there real nice. The one thing I got to order is turbo manifolds. Yep. So I got to do that this week. And we're going to have a lot of hopefully the big pieces of this build in about first of the year.
We got to do fuel cell, billet, battery relocation box, because it's going to go in the bed. We're trying to get as much weight in the bed as possible.
Yeah, we're cleaning this up because we're doing standalone, and it's going to be so much cleaner. Everything that I don't need under here, we don't need, is coming out. Obviously, there's no longer a cold air intake. The battery, I despise GM for ever putting the batteries in these trucks the way they did. It's one of the stupidest things they ever did. So it is coming out. It's going back here. And on top of that, because of the Terminator system and the way it works with a fuel pump, I'm not going to run a stock fuel pump and a stock tank and everything that's go around. There's no point there. I mean, it would work, but there's no point in making it work because it's not worth it. It doesn't do anything for us to keep it. So we might as well drop the tank out from underneath and run a fuel cell, and I'll put it right here over the axle because it's weight that we have to have. So you might as well use it to your advantage and put it back here where you need it. And I got to order the Motion Raceworks wheel, get this nasty old wheel out of here. And it's just going to be a totally wicked truck. We're really going far with it. Going to cost us a little bit of money. Not going to be cheap, but you know, you guys have supported us pretty good through December, and we should be able to swing it even on top of doing the old Papaw build. And then to finish it up, once we get closer to the season, we'll need a drag pack, probably just rears for the time being. I'm not going to spend another grand on front tires. We'll just do back wheels and tires for now.
Seats.
Yeah, we want to do something that's a little more comfortable because I'd like to street it a little bit more than we did. And these seats are kind of brutal to ride in for any length of time. And it's not just streeting it, like the benefit, the charities and the shows, like the rides. We want to do those this year, and it is just brutal to sit in those seats for a long period of time.
I tell you, I dailied this thing for what, a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
My back was jacked.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut out the plastic seats in there. As light as they are, that is cool, but we want a little bit more comfort. We're gonna have more power anyway. So
it's got big.
What in the world? Good Lord. Okay, radiator.
We're not doing the plastic capped radiator. We're doing the all metal one, right?
Maybe
if we can find one.
Lots of stuff to happen here on Skid. So it goes without saying, Skid Market's now a race truck.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll still do a burnout, but definitely going more street this year than we did last year, and that's exciting. Gonna fix the paint.
Yep, there's a turbo Miata that's running around right now. Logan, if you're watching this, we're coming for you.
Oh yeah, we've already made some threats. To people that take trips to Mexico every weekend. And if we get this thing going, some of you guys thought about it, we'll film more of going to Mexico. Yeah, we didn't this past year. That's our fault. We'll do a lot better about doing that. So that is the future of Skidmark. Now, I alluded to it in the last video about the Cateye and its computer. You know, we're going standalone here on Skid. We have got a couple more things to try on the Cateye, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. We are so frustrated and so angry with it at this point. I am about to take the money out of my savings account and buy a standalone for this truck. I mean, I am at that point. I'm fed up. I just don't even want to do it anymore. And
the key's in there.
It's in the Duramax.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And you know, I don't even know if that would be a bad idea, because if we did it, we wouldn't have to take it down and get it thrown on a...
The Holly Terminator, it's an amazing kit. If y'all are doing any sort of swap and don't want to deal with reprogramming the ECU, getting it tuned...
It's not even worth it.
Terminator kit, save your money. It's $1,000. It tunes itself. It learns itself. They got turbo tunes. They got nitrous tunes. They got everything.
Yeah.
Trans tunes. Like, just plug and play, punch in what you want. It'll take care of the rest.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
We've done a lot of research because that's what we figured we were going to go with this go round on standalones, and we don't know why we ran Skid on a stock computer last year. I mean,
yeah, our tuner even advised us to.
Yeah, I mean, CJ even told us that we were kind of stupid for running the stock computer, and the other thing is too is the tunability, the adjustability, and just the whole user interface of the standalone and Holly system is superior.
Yeah.
In so many ways. So back to, you guys are asking, that is a 76 mil turbo Didn't mention it in the beginning, but 76 mil turbo. It is a Hiroshima hair dryer, but the reason we've done that instead of a nice Borg or Precision is this is our first run at a turbo LS, and I'm not saying that we're setting ourselves up for failure, but there's a reason that the boost motor is on a stand and not in the truck, and that is this is our first go at it. And I do not want to put a $1,000 turbo and a $5,000 motor into skid and then mess it up.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we've got the running junkyard one in there, cheap turbo, figure this thing out first, and then move into the big boy stuff. Yeah. So that is the plan for Skidmark. I'm excited, beyond excited. Man, while we were sitting here between videos, we filmed 2 today. Austin and I have come up with an absolutely stupid. We can't tell.
Yeah, we can't tell you. You gotta check out our Instagrams, and you'll see it in about a week. Or
absolutely stupid idea for Papaw.
This is live in North Carolina. You're gonna love this.
This is about to be the most ignorant thing. You Carolina boys, y'all gonna love it.
Yeah.
Because this is right up y'all's alley, what we're doing. And it's not squat.
Yeah,
it's not squat.
Yeah.
So I should clarify that. So people just clicked off. They're like, oh, never mind. But it's the second best thing to what you guys love. So stay tuned to the channel. Sorry, I know it was kind of 2 videos back to back of not a lot of action. Hopefully you guys are excited for the old turbo here, because I definitely am. Big things coming. Big things coming this year, and it's not a lie. I'm really hoping that this whole COVID crap clears up, because we're going to have some pretty freaking wicked stuff this year. Yeah. And I would break my heart to not be able to do things.
Well, I don't have a girlfriend anymore. She would not be happy. We got a lot of long nights ahead of us in the shop, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
It's nothing you're going to do in the evenings anyway, 'cause it's freezing cold. So you might as well come down here for 2.5, 3 months and just do stupid things, vehicles. But that's all I got for today's video. Well, hopefully you guys are excited about Skid. I know I am. Drop any comments you got down below. Maybe you got some input on Skid. Maybe something that we mentioned that you would like to see done differently. Of course, we try to read those and listen to that. But you got something to say?
Yeah. Leave in the comments down below. A, if we should put nitrous on Papaw. B, if we should take these black fender liners off, because Austin doesn't want to, but I hate them and I think they're ugly. Let us know in the comments.
They're gonna tell me to take them off.
Do what?
They're just gonna tell me to take them off.
I know they're gonna tell you to take them off. That's why I wanted to say. Put it in the comments.
For the people that want me to leave them on, take care. Have a great day. For the people that don't,
take care and have a great day.